Hi everyone, Dwayne here, and thanks again for joining me for another piano lesson on tunes over Twiddlybits. This time, as promised, I'll focus on playing the C major scale. You'll recall the last time when we spoke about the practical significance of changing the key. I pointed out towards the end of the lesson that the theory tells us a major scale has 8 notes. I also pointed out that C is the only note of the 12 notes on the piano that you can start a major scale on and play the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do sound without using any black notes. So I've gone ahead and placed numbers on the notes of the C major scale in 1 octave commencing on middle C. So we have it here, C is 1, D is 2, and so on. And of course the top C is the 8th and final note. This will make it very easy for us to play the C major scale. All that I'm required to do now is show you the appropriate fingering. Now, for the purposes of piano playing, you have 5 fingers. You, like me, I'm sure would have learned at school that you have 1 thumb and 4 fingers, excuse me. But music says that your thumb is your first finger, so accordingly your index finger is the second finger, the middle finger is the third, ring finger is 4th, and your little finger or pinky is 5th. So here we go. We place the first finger, i.e. the thumb, on middle C. The index finger then goes on D, and your middle finger goes on E. Now because we have 8 notes to play but only 5 fingers, after playing the first 3 notes, for the 4th note we're required to pass the thumb, the first finger, under and place it on the F. And then we carry the rest of the fingers over and place the index finger on G, and then everything else falls into place. So here we go. Starting 1, 2, 3. Then for F we bring the thumb under, place it on F, play F. The index finger goes over and plays G, and then everything is in order. Now we play the top C only once, and then we descend. So we play now with the ring finger, the B, and again everything is in order. The thumb goes on F, and then we carry the 3rd finger over to play E, and everything falls into place. I'll run that through one more time. Here we go. Under, index finger on G, play out, back down, thumb on F, 3rd finger on E, everything falls into place. I'll show you how to do that in the left hand. Well, if you look at how your left hand is turned in comparison to your right hand, it should be fairly obvious how we do this one. The little finger goes on the C, and the thumb will go on the G, and all the fingers in between will fall on a note. And we just play in order until we get to G. Then the 3rd finger comes over, plays A, index finger goes on B, thumb goes on the middle C. So here we go. Carry over 3rd, back down, carry under thumb onto G, index finger on F, play out. One more time. Back down, thumb on G. Now if you are doing piano lessons, or you used to do piano lessons, you would be aware that you are required to play the scales with both hands simultaneously. Now this requires a bit of coordination and will take some practice. And I'll speak just a little bit when I'm finished with this about the importance of actually playing scales rather than just knowing the theory behind them and knowing that scales form the tonal basis of a piece of music. So here we go, both hands together. Once more. Now, the importance of the major scale as a tonal basis of music is one thing, but playing scales well and evenly certainly will add another dimension to your piano playing. If you're interested in playing classical music, for instance, there are some compositions that have entire passages that are built of just scales that would require you to play scales quickly and well and evenly. So it's definitely a good addition to your arsenal if you're able to play your scales well. And you will benefit, of course, from increasing dexterity in your fingers. But again, there's a great deal of drudgery that surrounds playing scales, and you are free to opt out of actually playing them if it is that developing these skills isn't particularly important for what you want to do. Now, as we go on, we will speak about how you will be able to spice up your playing, adding scales when there are gaps, for instance, to play the twiddly bits, as I call them, or the embellishments. But for now, we're focusing on the actual tune. You'll recall that the name of my channel is Tunes Over Twiddly Bits. Let's focus on the substance first, being able to actually play the song before we think of adding embellishments. So, I will encourage you to work on your scales, but do this at your leisure. Because for our first exercise, which we will start in the next video, learning the chords to play Jesus Loves Me, This I Know, you're not required to be able to play your scales well. But again, as we go on, scales will become more and more important. So, thank you for joining me. The next time we meet, we'll jump straight into learning the chords to play Jesus Loves Me, This I Know. Take care and bye-bye.